Okay, so today's session is designed to be an evening unwind, switch off. So before you hit play on this, put on some nice calming music off Spotify or something like that. Obviously, I've said before I don't like linking music on because sometimes it messes with copyright, so it's really difficult. So just go find your favourite relaxing playlist, have a blanket to hand for the end, and we're just going to start off with some breathing exercises. So coming down onto your back, laying flat on your back. If you know it's uncomfortable for you to lay completely flat, you can bend your knees, feet underneath knees. And we're going to place one hand on chest, one hand on our stomach, and we are going to inhale for 4. So breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let it all out. And again, in for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. One more. Breathing in for 4. So breathing in. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's out. Nice. Okay, first off, we're just going to take our knees into our chest, and we're just going to do a gentle little rocking forward and back. Treat our spine. If we've had a long, heavy day. Feel free to keep your eyes closed at any time during this practice. You just want to completely unwind. Sit forward and back. Nice. Let's take a couple more reps there. Good. And then straightening out the legs. I'm going to take my left leg up, knee towards chest, taking my right hand, bringing it down, knee to floor, extend out the left arm and just look towards that hand. We're going to stay here for about a minute, so get comfy, close down the eyes if you want to. Taking inhales and exhales. Really feeling that spine decompress in this twist. Keep looking towards that hand even if your eyes are closed. Good. Couple more breaths here. And again. And release. Bringing knees back up to center. Extending the legs long. And now let's take right knee to left hand and extend the right arm out and look towards that hand. Good. Doesn't matter if your knee's not completely on the floor or your shoulders not completely on the floor, as long as you can feel a nice twist in that spine as we begin to reset the day. But hopefully a nice chilled sleep. I always find after a little bit of movement before sleep, nothing strenuous, just something simple, just helps me with my sleep. So take a couple more breaths in and exhale, and one more, and exhale. Good. Back to center. Okay, we're going to go for a happy baby now. So we're going to bring feet up underneath knees, and then from here lifting one leg. You're going to take either behind your thigh or if you can come to your ankles and your ankles, or if you like I like doing my flexed feet, wherever is comfortable for you, as long as you're not direct behind the knee. So we're going to take a position and gently think about guiding those knees down towards the ground. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, so we just want to relieve that tension. So making sure to have deep breaths in and out. With each exhale, see if you can just guide those knees even further towards the ground. Gently. Get this is a nice simple stretch. We're not going deep. We're not here stretching for flexibility tonight. We are just unwinding from the day. So another deep breath in. And exhale out. Good. One more. And out. Good. Gently use your hands to guide your knees back to closing, feet to floor. And we're just going to turn over onto our hands and knees. And just do some cat-cows here. So nice and gentle. Drop your pelvis down as you pop your chest down and arching here, and then pressing the ground away. Good. And back down to chest to floor. Good. Press the ground away. In your own time, if you want to take it slower or move a little bit quicker, you know where your spine needs it most, what you've done for the day, where it's held pressure, tension. We just let it melt away. Good. And then from here, we're going to open the knees enough to sit back into a child's pose. Extend the arms long, forehead to the floor, and we're just going to rest here for about a minute. Good. Let each exhale guide you deeper into the mat. Thinking about armpits to the mat, forehead nice and rest on the floor. Bum is sat back on your heels. Good. Take a couple more inhales and exhales. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Slowly rolling back up. Tucking feet together to roll onto a seated position. So we're going to cross the legs however you prefer. We're going to take a seated forward fold here. So you can either forward fold like this, or if that's too much and you want to take a pike forward fold, you can come here, choose where you want to fold today. So remember, when we fold, we're tipping at the pelvis. We're thinking about leading belly to thighs, not rounding through the back. And we're going to take a fold, reach out and hold it here. Releasing any tension on the lower part of your spine. Releasing any tension in the hips, especially if you're in seated, you're in a cross-legged seated forward fold. And with each exhale, seeing if you can walk those fingertips further away from your body. Remembering this is your practice as well. Don't worry about where anyone else may be, how deep their fold is. Everyone's on their own journey, their own space. Now one more last time so you can walk the fingers further forward and take a couple of deep breaths. Take a deep inhale here and exhale through the mouth. One more inhale through the nose and exhale. Good. Coming back up to seated upright position and laying back down on our backs. And we're going to cross our right leg over our left. So ankle is just above your knee. You're going to take your hands, wrap them underneath the left thigh bone, interlace fingers and pull that leg towards you. So you should feel a nice stretch in your right glute, in the outer right hip. You can extend the left leg if that's comfortable for you to do so, to also get a bit more in that left hamstring. And we're just going to hold it here. Nice. And just keep breathing. Keep relaxing. Get rid of all the negative thoughts and energy from the day before you go to sleep. Good. And then gently bring that left foot to the floor. Take the right foot to floor, and now let's cross over left ankle above the right knee. Taking those hands underneath the right thigh, interlacing and pulling that right thigh into your body. And again, if you wish to extend, so the back leg, which is the right leg, we can extend. And we'll just spend a few moments here enjoying that stretch. Nothing too intense, just relaxation before we head to bed, off to sleep. Good. Take a nice inhale and exhale through the mouth. One more inhale and exhale. Good. Bend that foot to the floor and take the other one down. And if you wish to, take your blanket for your final resting pose of Shavasana. We're just going to take a minute or so. Chill here. So however you like. So again, if you know that it's uncomfortable for your lower back to have flat legs, you can have bent knees, palms facing up. And we're just going to melt into the mat. I'm going to be silent for about a minute, but I'm still here, and you're just going to relax and listen to your music as we bring this evening practice to an end. So just nice and relaxed. Just gently start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Don't want to spend too long here, since this is meant to be a pre-bedtime stretch. Don't want you falling asleep on the mat before you clamber into bed. So let's just bring ourselves back to waking. Wiggle those fingers, those toes in your your own time. Rising back up to seated. Open the eyes if they were closed down. Namaste. I wish you a wonderful night's sleep, and if you feel that it helps you go to sleep a little bit easier, releasing all the tension, then just repeat this nightly with the background music, and hopefully we'll have a nice good night's sleep. Thank you for joining me.